2022 general election is here with us, and I want to discuss something about gubernatorial election in Migori County. The political competition in Migori County is not about individuals. I have seen so many people discuss individuals. They have thrown names in the political arena, on the social media, in funerals, everywhere. The competition generally is not about those individuals you're talking about. It's about political interest. And Migori County this time round, undoubtedly, is not looking for a politician, but a manager, an administrator, someone who is going to succeed Obado and leave a legacy. And so, what are the interests in the race in Migori County? Number one, the interest in Migori County is about the party. We are looking at the political party. What are the interests of ODM as a party? Having lost to Governor Obado in 2013 and having had issues with the incumbent governor after he was elected on an ODM ticket, ODM is now deciding to put everything right, and they are not leaving anything to chance. They want to make sure that they win this seat and they put someone who is 100% loyal to them. And this has been a big headache, because either some characters are just playing acts of opportunism, pretending to be loyal when they know what they want. Like a man who wants to marry a woman, he would do anything to please the woman when he has his true characters. The second factor here is Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila Amolo Odinga is a factor in the gubernatorial race. Everyone wants to be seen associated with him. Everyone wants to be seen as closer to him. Now, Raila becomes a factor in as far as the general public, the majority feels somehow fans of Raila Amolo Odinga. Now, they feel Raila's person would be occupying that seat. So Raila is a factor, the second factor. The third factor in this race is Obado, the incumbent governor. Obado undoubtedly has a lot of influence. Anyone underestimating Obado in Migori County is sleeping and is dreaming. The guy has some political muscles. When he begins to flex them, the ground shakes. He is a real earthquake in Migori County politics. When he speaks just one word, it makes news. So anyone underestimating Obado as none in the political interest as far as the gubernatorial race is concerned is lying to himself. He is a factor. If he stands against you in the race, you have to sweat. If he stands with you in the race, you have 30%. Just like anyone who would get the political party. The other interest which is coming out now so strong is regions. There are two regions here that are beginning to fight, showing their teeth. The Suna versus Sugar Belt region. That is the upper region and the lower region. Suna defines Uriri, Nyatike, Kuria, and Suna West and East combined. They have begun to feel like it is their time to produce a governor. Now, the Suna people have produced some of their best boys and girls, and then the Sugar Belt has also produced their best boys and girls. Now, the contest somehow is boiling down to a Suna candidate versus a Sugar Belt candidate. Whoever will come out, the contest at the finals is defining to be between a Sugar Belt candidate and a Suna candidate. Now, at that point, the Sugar Belt begins to take Uriri to drift towards it. And then also, the former Migori County, the former Migori district that had Uriri in it, is also claiming Uriri. Now, Uriri is a disputed land where people are crumbling. Then last but not least is the people's interest. You may come with Raila. You may come with Obado. You may come with the party. You may come with the region. But do you carry the people's aspirations? Do you carry the interest of Wananchi? The people's interest really matters. Because Wananchi have known what it is in the governor seat. And they're not just going to elect a sellout. They are not going to elect a nobody. Just because he has shouted Raila, Raila, he has shouted Obado, Obado, he has come with money. No. They would examine and see the content of the candidate and their agenda. The agenda notwithstanding, they look at the past. Somebody can have a computerized agenda which is created from the cyber. Very sweet implementation. So they'll look at you from the perspective of where have you worked? Where did you school? What are your abilities and capabilities? Have you done anything before? Have you held a public office before? And if you did, how did you perform in that public office? That will really matter. And so this race is about 2 horses. People have talked a lot. There are only 2 horses in this race. And I want to name those horses. I know I'll disappoint several people, but we have only 2 horses in Migori County gubernatorial race. The first race is Raila. The second race is Obado. These are the 2 races. Otherwise, all these people you see flying about, putting vehicles, banners, and crisscrossing in funerals, shouting, these are horse riders. Be it John Pesa, be it Philip Mwabe, be it Dalmas Otieno, be it Pamela Odhiambo, be it Kennedy Okongo, be it Evans Ogutu, all of them, name them. All these are horse riders. Either one wants to ride on the horse named Raila, or another one wants to ride on the horse named Obado. So we are having a race where we have 2 horses and several horse riders. There are horse riders from the Sugar Belt. There are horse riders from Suna. They just want to ride these 2 horses. And the race is those who are for Obado and those who are against Obado. Nobody in his right mind would think Ochilo Ayako and Obado would be sitting together to discuss Migori. That one is a daydream. So the horses in the race, as I have mentioned, including Professor Gutu, including Speaker Boaz Okoth, these are just horse riders. And so let us look at the donkey in the race. The donkey in the race is the selfish interest. There are those who are in the race because they want to stop Obado from succeeding, from having his successor in office. Somebody is in the race to stop Ochilo Ayako. Somebody is in the race to stop John Pesa. Somebody is in the race to stop so and so. So these are selfish interests. Those who have entered the race because they want to be rich like Obado, acts of opportunism, political opportunism. So these are the donkeys. The 3 riding here, horse number 1 is Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila wants the right candidate in office. Horse number 2 is Obado. Obado wants his successor in office. And the donkey in the race is the selfish interest. Now people want to ride these horses. The person who is riding the donkey, that is the selfish interest, has his own agenda, his interest, either jealousy to stop so and so, to spoil for so and so, to get rich because Obado got rich, or blah blah blah, such kind. So the 3 are the animals in the race. The rest are riders who are riding this race. And now let us look at it. If ODM decides to go Sugar Belt by giving Ochilo Ayako the ticket, the counter reactive by Obado will be to get a candidate from Suna to consolidate Nyatike, Suna, and Kuria. And it will be a do or die race. If ODM gives a Suna candidate the ticket, Obado will go to the Sugar Belt and fish a Sugar Belt candidate so that he can consolidate Oriri, Rongo, and the Sugar Belt, then go for the rest. Either way, the game will be defined as such, and then the donkey will be number 3. The selfish candidate will be coming as number 3. What am I discussing in terms of if ODM has 2 candidates, generally? Honestly speaking, let us stop pretending. Ochilo Ayako and Dr. Philip Ogwari Mwabe, these are the 2 candidates, the likely candidates of ODM. If Ochila Yako is given the ticket, he comes from the sugar belt. Okoth Obado is likely to go for John Pesa. The other thing is, if they give Ochilo Yako the ticket, then ODM will persuade John Pesa to take the Senate seat to stop Okoth Obado. If they don't do that, John Pesa will give Ochilo Yako a race for his money. If ODM finds out that Okoth Obado is with John Pesa, and John Pesa is likely not to run with them, then they will put Suna versus Suna. That is Dr. Philip Ogwari Mwabe. Mwabe will give John Pesa a race for his money. If Okoth Obado decides to settle for Dalmas, then Suna is given an ODM ticket for the Senate. It will be a very difficult game plan, because Dalmas is also a Raborosa. These possibilities are big and dangerous. They are tankerous. They are things you need to sit and weigh. Because the ticket might go between these two people, Mwabe and Ochilo. John Pesa is likely to go independent, and Dalmas. Dalmas cannot go independent and John Pesa at the same time. That one, ODM will carry the day. These are honest realities people don't want to talk about, but I want to talk about. I know I'll get enemies. At times it's better we speak the truth. The political possibility of Suna coalescing with Nyatike, Kuria, will largely depend on ODM giving Ochilo Yako the ticket. Then the sugar belt will fringe on the other side, and Suna will fringe on this side. Another thing I would wish to discuss is the regional balance. After they have settled on the gubernatorial candidate who will ride the horses, the 2-3 horses, that is, the 2 horses generally, it will come to the political seat, which is the Senate. The Senate generally, to me, is a carrot that will be dangled to anyone. Anyone can be a senator. If Ben Olochokelo became the senator, if Dr. Machaga became the senator, anyone can become the Senate. And so those who are thinking that Eddie Okech has the ticket, they don't know Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila still has issues with this boy, because Raila feels at the time he needed him most, he betrayed him. So Eddie is popular on the ground, but not in ODM. ODM is not going to tell you that we don't trust you or whatever. They will just let you come into the nomination. And that's why the Azimio Act, that coalition act, came into place. They'll entertain you up to the last minute, but you will not take the bride on the synagogue. She will be married to someone else. So this is the game they are playing with Eddie Okech. They are entertaining Eddie, but they will use the Senate seat to dangle it. Once they have given the ticket of the ODM to somebody, they'll dangle the senatorial ticket, and it will be a high-level meeting at Serena. So if Ochilo settles for the ODM ticket, John Pesa will be forced to take the Senate seat. Ata acha. And Eddie will be told the Angduong, utapewa nyombe hicho, ama kichwa, something else. Because Eddie is the factor in the. As for the women rep seat, that one is that's Ogali sauce. I can't discuss it. The seat still belongs to Pamela. Only that she is giving it away, and she'll be left with nothing, because Pamela is not a factor in the race for governor as far as I'm concerned. Personally, that's my personal opinion. There are those who believe that but Migori is not prepared for a woman candidate, not yet. Finally, I want to discuss the marginalized factor. Kuria and the Luya community are a big chunk. They play an integral role in our civic activities. And so this time round, the Kuria people will ask, are we only reserved for a deputy governorship seat? We need more than that, because they have a good population. Then their economic output, the economic input into the county affairs is enormous. they are agricultural sector which provides a lot of financial input to the county government affairs. So they'll ask that big question. So anyone who wants to be governor must prepare to give them more than that. Nyatike is synonymously known with the seat of the speaker, from Boaz to Duro, and you see the seat of the speaker is reserved. So maybe they will settle again for the seat of the speaker, or they will demand something. But you see, if they want the seat of the speaker, they already have it. Party politics. That is where it boils. ODM remains the most popular party in Migori. But ODM nominations are the suicide. These are the time bomb, because they are likely to mess it up again. When they came to Migori the other day with the Azimio thing, you saw what happened at Posta. Some popular candidates were denied opportunity to speak to the audience. And they really got angered. They were annoyed. They threw insult, barbs, emotion, tantrums. A lot of it flew. If ODM wants it right, they need to get it right. They must discuss unity, equity, equality, and transparency. They should allow democracy to thrive so that the best candidate win. All of us in this region are presumed to be in love or fans of Baba. So why would someone come to tell us he's more Baba, yet he has only one vote like the rest? He's more Baba than the rest. This is what is bringing abnormalities. And if they bungle nominations like they always do this time around, a lot of independent candidates will come in, because the Azimio context give room and leeway for people to bring other tickets so that they use it in Azimio or independent candidates. So that one itself will give them leeway to move around and run, give ODM a race for its money. Otherwise, besides merit, the horses will directly affect the race. The two horses I talked about. Either you will be riding on Obado, or you will be riding on Raila Amolo Odinga. Those for Obado and those against Obado. That's how the race is has defined itself. In any seat, you are either for Obado or against Obado. And the interest of Migori, that is. So those who think that they will also win because they are running on the backs of Obado and Raila, prepare money and machinery. Money and machinery will also be affecting this race. Alufokdok change. You must prepare to use some money, my friend. Propaganda, which is generally playing so much in the sugarcane politics. The sugar belt region. There's a lot of propaganda between Ochilo Ayako and Dalmas Otieno. The candidates, their fans are really throwing propagandas up and about. That itself is giving a taste. Those are ingredients making politics to be sweet. That they are giving us a lot of dust. When you have some commotion, be it violence, be it propaganda, be it lies, insults, and abuses, those are the ingredients that make the race. Anyway, a candidate for any other seat, any candidate who wants to run for any other seat, sell yourself. Don't sell your candidate. There was this candidate who was most popular for women rep seat, and then she just decided to spoil it with one word by supporting one gubernatorial candidate. Then the rest of those other candidates decided to say, we don't want her. Sell yourself. If you are an MCA, enda jiuza kama MCA. If you are a candidate for MP, sell yourself as a candidate. The more you begin to align yourself with a particular candidate, you are locking out all those supporters of other candidates. In a race where there are more than 5 candidates, and then you choose one candidate, you are locking all supporters from those who love that candidate from supporting yourself. You are committing political suicide. Why would you want to carry the baggage of someone else? Beba mizigo yako and Golgotha. Go there to be crucified alone. Don't carry somebody's. Are you Simon? You want to carry somebody's cross? Carry your own cross. Otherwise, my names are Omondi Jojo Loma Kidi Kibodi. You are all-time socio-economic, political commentator, and barometer. Thank you very much, and have a lovely day.